Hello, my name is Joshua Thomas Harden, and this is my new student dialogue. Our new student dialogue was on religion and spirituality. The title of it was Are You There, God? There's a lot of people in the world with different opinions of is there God, and if there is one, who is he? So it's a topic I feel very strongly about, and I know there's many people out there who feel very strongly as well. And there's a lot of people out there who are pretty indifferent, as I found out that day. So I walked over to Stadium Suites, sat down in the classroom. I was pretty eager to find out what different people had. We started off with a game called Connections, just to relate different people to other people in the room and sort of warm everybody up, get everybody to see that not everybody's so bad. And then we started into the discussion. First topic was, what is a dialogue? Basically, dialogue is just people sharing ideas in a non-argumentative, civil manner, making sure that there was not going to be people shouting over other people, trying not to make this into a debate, trying not to make people feel pressured, not that they have to talk, but if they want to talk, that they can do so, and that they can do so in a manner that's not talking over other people, so that everybody kind of gets along, everybody learns a little bit, and we can walk away at the end of the day knowing each other better, knowing ourselves better, and knowing some more about different religions. So once we just established what a true dialogue was, and that we were there to learn and to get along with each other, we started into the discussion. And of about 20 people in the room, it was interesting, I think about 17, 18 of them were Christians. And then the two facilitators, one was a atheist, and the other one was Jewish. So I would have liked for there to be a lot more diversity so that we could find out more about different religions, for example, Mormonism or Islam. But I mean, it was good. A lot of people came from different walks of life, and we were able to see different views. Because even within Christianity, there are a lot of different branches, and so even just to see that and that interaction with other people is really good. But I think towards the end, the facilitators could sort of see the conversation was getting a little bit one-dimensional, and they started to turn it, and they split everybody up into groups. And every group had their own religion that they were supposed to write down stereotypes of. So of course there were the common ones about Mormons or Islam, and then Christianity, Catholicism, I think we even had Hinduism over there, and then atheists. And it was interesting to see a lot of people's different reactions and oftentimes misconceptions about different religions or lack thereof. There was some toes stepped on for a little bit, but towards the end, everybody started to work together and see that we're not just out there to harm everybody. There were some active voices out of the about 20 people. I'd say about 15 of them were pretty strong. There were 5 people, I think, who talked the most, but everybody would pitch in and say their own thing. And then there were maybe 5 people that would just sit there in the back, and you could tell they were sitting there thinking. They weren't just zoned out, but they weren't really talking too much. You could tell they were processing everything and evaluating everything against their own worldview. Myself, I talked a little bit. I tried to stay a little bit quieter. There were some people who were doing the majority of the talking, and I agree with most of the views and give some head nods. And then every once in a while I threw in my own opinion just to see what people said. But what role did the dialogues play for Library 100? I think it's crucial for the new students as freshmen to see how everybody else perceives religion. There's a lot of different people coming from a lot of different places, and even just the state of South Carolina, if not all the way from New Jersey, as we had one girl, one all the way in Texas. There's a lot of diversity. And to be able to understand different people better, to be able to understand their religion better, and then as you're viewing everybody else's worldview against your own, you're better understanding your own. Which I think was really cool to challenge myself, to firmly believe what I believe, and to know why I believe what I believe. Not that it's just my parents did, not just that my grandparents did, but why I believe what I believe, and if it's different than somebody else's, how can I rationally and calmly explain myself to them without just coming across as argumentative. And that at the end of the day, if we still have our differences, that's nothing between us, that we can still be friends. So I thought it was a very beneficial dialogue. I think it's crucial for Library 100 to be able to learn. You had different aspects for the summer reading. You had the Meta Tiger and learning how to study, but to be able to interact with other people and to be able to overcome your own differences. I think is something that every college student, not just at Clemson, should be able to participate in. So overall, the dialogue was very good. I was glad to be able to participate in it. Wish there was some more diversity, but would definitely not mind doing something like that again. But as I said, this is Joshua Thomas Hardin, freshman, Youth Student Dialogue. Thank you.